to the channel. So Enjin Coin is currently rallying to the upside. Why is this happening? It's because of the Coinbase Pro listing announcement, which obviously starts from April the 7th and essentially will be hopefully available to trade from Friday the 9th of April, provided liquidity conditions are of course met. Enjin Coin being one of the 4 coins that will be listed and available to trade from the Friday. So what is actually happening? Of course, I did make a video on Enjin Coin saying that price will crash or could potentially crash hard, just based on, again, this percentage growth since the start of the year. Guys, that isn't in like that. This kind of growth isn't a joke, right? This is a major growth. And then when we see price starts to double top, let me just delete this just so you can see the actual chart itself. When you see price start to double top, of course you're preparing for a drawdown. But wait, there's a twist, guys. When we go back to the video I made yesterday, what did I say specifically around the 4-minute mark? I say specifically I would not sell this unless price closes above the $1.90 area. Please go back to that point, because I feel like a lot of people have missed that point. I said I still wouldn't. If I'm holding this, I wouldn't sell it unless price closes below the $1.90 area. Why? Because we're still in the range, right? Or I said at most I would sell off some of my positions, just because of course that's a massive rally since the start of the year. So again, guys, please make sure you're watching the whole video from start to finish. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for you to take in information and really learn, right? So anyway, let's get back to the point. Of course, that is fundamental data. And that's why I say fundamental data is so important, because without the fundamental data, your technicals don't mean much. And guys, by the way, as you can see, this was a re-entry set up from yesterday. So there's a bit of, yeah. Anyway, so this is obviously a buy setup. We're not saying this coin is garbage or anything, but we are saying that obviously price has rallied quite a bit. And of course, this Coinbase listing will drive price up, which is done on many other coins, and that's what we saw. Price reject the bottom of this range and rally back up to the resistance. Now the question is, now are we going to see this level hold, or are we going to see the typical buy the rumor, sell the fact? So are we going to see price start to sell off on the actual listing? So are we going to see price top out and then start to sell off back down to this level, or back down to the range, right? Or are we going to see that continuation to the upside? So there's two scenarios there, but you have to remember, guys, the market is not going to go in a straight line, and just based off a lot of people's mentalities, it's hard for you to actually be a profitable trader or investor. Why? Because there's people saying that they're still bought or at this level, irrespective of the Coinbase listing. Now, of course, that will work. That worked for you now. Congratulations. Let's just see that percentage return. Again, 46% back up to the resistance area. Great. I mean, that's an incredible return. But at the same time, buying, anything that's currently at an all-time high, that's been up this much, to be honest, it's not much about the all-time high. It's about the percentage return since the start of the year. I mean, that is absolutely insane, that percentage return. Fair enough, if you're buying and planning to hold for the years on end, that makes sense. But if you're short-term, which I feel like a lot of people are, a lot of people are short-term traders expecting these, parabolic moves. Obviously, it worked out this time, but will that work 9 times out of 10? The answer to that is no. So guys, let's still have a disciplined approach. Let's have a focused approach. Let's make sure that we're watching the whole video from start to finish, just so that you can obviously learn in depth. And to be honest with you, people that did, of course, buy from the bottom and then sell at this level, I mean, at the end of the day, that's still an incredible return. That's still a really good return for you. And like I said, if price does pull back, you can just get a better entry. Or of course, like I said, if you did plan on holding this for the long term, I wouldn't have personally sold unless price closed above the $1.90 area, which is a break outside of the range. clearly put. So as you can see, guys, fundamental data is definitely key, right? Fundamental data, understanding the fundamental and being able to quickly respond to the fundamental data is very, very important. So we just saw, and again, this is great for those of you that are on this journey with us, for those of you that are following this channel, you just saw live how important fundamental data is and how quickly things can change, the market sentiment can change. But I'd just like to say thank you all for watching, and make sure you click the link in my description, join that Telegram group so you can get the heads up on everything and be able to see class analysis and great trades. Some of the trades that are up over 10x since the start of the year, some of our other positions, etc., and some of our six figure, soon to be seven-figure traders and investors. So click the link in the description and make sure you join that. But guys, and remember, when others are fearful, be greedy, or when others are greedy, be fearful. And this is a classic example of greed at the moment. And yes, it's currently working out for some that did enter at that level. That's great, and I'm happy for you. That's good, right? I hope you do get the returns you do want, but just make sure to be cautious and be careful. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Remember, guys, nothing that you saw in this video was financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research, as you should. With that being said, when others are fearful, be greedy. When others are greedy, be fearful. At the moment, I do see a lot of greed, which is why we are currently sitting on our hands. We'll do more updates on Enjin Coin, as it does seem to be quite an interesting cryptocurrency. So we'll definitely keep you guys up to date with that. But anyway, with that being said, seize the day.